Hey everybody, it's Justin Michael Williams here, and I thought I would record this quick video for you to demystify how the Grammy Awards process in terms of nominations and all of that actually works. And so whether you're somebody who's in the process and you have a song for consideration that you're hoping to get nominated, or you're just a friend of somebody who's an artist and you've been seeing all these posts up lately, you can learn exactly how to make the most of this process, how to support the people you love, so you can understand how this all works in the first place as we celebrate each other in these amazing season of the Grammy Awards. And the reason why I even know anything about this and have studied some of this is because one of my songs, Believe, is actually up for consideration on the first round ballot in 4 different categories. And so I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, let's get into the process, what it means, and how to get the most out of it in this quick video. So first and foremost, those of you who are already in the process will know this, but a lot of other people don't, is FYC. What does that actually mean? If you've been seeing this FYC all over your social media, what this means is for your consideration. For your consideration. And the reason why we use this is because right now, the process that we're in this first round ballot is to get all the voting members to consider our songs to be selected for a possible nomination in the future. And one of the things that I want to tell you as it relates to the process, which I'm going to get into right now, is that there are actually thousands of voting members who actually vote on the Grammy Awards all over the world. And you probably know some without even realizing you know it. So here's how it all works. First, there is a ballot, and it's called the first round ballot. And that first round ballot has thousands of songs on it and thousands of pieces of art and videos. And it's still a huge honor to be on this first round ballot because of the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of songs that were released in the last year. These are the handful that are even up for a possible selection of a Grammy nomination. So anybody who's on that list, it's such a big deal for anybody to be on it. I know I feel super honored. And then from that, all the voting members listen. They vote on their favorites, okay, of all these songs. And then from that selection process, it goes to a final ballot. And that final ballot, again, all the voting members vote, and that's how it gets selected, who is actually nominated, who you hear announced on the stage, and of course, who ends up winning the Grammy Award that year. And so this is how it all works. It's actually very democratic, very simple. Some things have changed to make it even more fair. And so it's an exciting process. So I want to talk to you right now about how to support people who are in this process. And if you're in the process, how to get the most out of it. So essentially the way that this really works is there are thousands of songs, right? Thousands of pieces of art and videos here. And even if you full time tried to listen to every single song on the list, you couldn't possibly get through all of them by the end of the first round voting process on November 5th. And so what is happening right now is everybody who's on the first round ballot is trying to get as many voting members to listen to their songs, to consider their songs, hence the FYC, in their voting process. And so all of your friends who are posting about being on the Grammy ballot and posting about FYC, they're not necessarily doing it just to brag. I mean, it's a cool thing to brag about a little bit, but they're doing it to get people to see. Because if you can get people to listen to your art and listen to your music, then there's a chance that they will vote for you. And so what I want to tell you here is really support your friends. Repost their art, repost their FYC posters, and reach out to people you know who are voting members, not to tell them to vote for the song, but to tell them to just listen. Because we're all encouraged to actually vote not based on who we know, but based upon what art is actually the best to us subjectively and what resonates with us subjectively. And then the ones that rise up to the top get the nominations. And so again, you probably know voting members and don't even realize it. And this is the best way to support the people you love, is to repost what they're sharing, to ask other people who are voting members to share. And if you are a part of this process and going through it right now, the biggest thing that I can recommend to you is to love on yourself. Know that you are enough. Your art is not validated just by votes and people who listen. You are worthy of this, and we all have to just support each other and love on each other. You know, the music industry has gone through so much in the last year with the pandemic, last year and some change. And this Grammy process is really a fun time, as long as we don't get stressed out by it, to really love on each other and support each other and celebrate each other. And so I hope you all can do that, those of you in the process and those of you who know people in the process. So thank you all so much for listening to this, and I hope you will actually consider my song Believe, that is up in 4 different categories for possible consideration. And you're hearing it in the background a little bit here right now. And it's up for Best Pop Solo Performance, Best Music Video, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. And what we did with this video, why it's so special to me in this song, is we gathered thousands of people from all over the world to post a picture of somebody that they lost this year, likely to COVID. And we got hundreds of people to submit a picture of their hidden hero who is guiding them from the dark. So thank you all for being with me. I love you all, support each other, and we rise together. Happy Grammy season.